get in there. I'm currently drinking hot chocolate right now. Give me a minute. Bars, I'm not muted, man. I'm drinking hot chocolate. Fuck off. I can't do 2 for tomorrow, mate. Anyway. Hello everybody and welcome back to more STB Racing League action. We are here in Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium, in the east of Belgium, not far away from Liège, but we are quite far away from it, but we are in its outskirts. We are here for Tier 3 STB Racing League Season 31, Round 4. To judge off the championship here at the moment in the driver's standings, we don't have the Japan results put in, so at the moment all we know is Side Effects is still top. I don't think that's accurate though, as we have not got the next batch of the Japan. I think George Pudding would be top of the championship right now, so that'd be good for him. Speaking of which, he's on an outlap, making his way through. So, furthest out on track is Eli. He usually is the first driver to go out, and he's quite quick. So we're going to see him getting new laps. We have a debutant, a couple of new drivers, I'm pretty sure. We've got Isolated, you've got Splashy, you've got Lewis the Ginge, and I think that's everyone. Roland. The rest are new, same old. So, good to see them again. As Eli makes his way towards Eau Rouge and Radion. Oh yeah, and Rocky. Forgot about Rocky. Lose the Gin's my IRL friend, mate. So, nice one. That's good for you. In real life, we've got Japan this weekend in F1. I mean, I think we know who's going to win that one, unless Mercedes actually do get found out to be using some crazy stuff. But to talk about the Belgian track, it is the longest track on the calendar, 7 kilometers track length. It is one of the first Grand Prix which was held back in 1950. It is consisting of 19 corners. For the longest track, you'd probably expect the most corners, but that goes to Saudi Arabia, which is, I think, is it the second longest, third longest circuit? So, yeah. Sector 1 consists of the only DRS straight, the only 2 DRS straights technically, of the Camel Straight and the Start-Finish Straight. It contains one of the quickest corners on the F1 calendar with its elevation change, which is Eau Rouge and Radion, which is between turns 2 and 4. And then you've got your Camel Straight, and then you've got the Lecombe Chicane, followed by, where you bring in Sector 2, followed by a hairpin, followed by a left. Then you've got a long left-hander that you could see some drivers go wide on, especially in the Grand Prix if anyone's trying to go side by side, followed by Stavolo. I think that's Stavolo. Because then you've got a chicane section, and then you've got a right-hand turn where you begin Sector 3. And then you've got, once again, another extremely quick section of the circuit, which is called Blanchimont, which it is listed as 2 corners, but I usually count as just one whole left-hander, followed by the bus stop chicane that everyone knows and loves. Do we love it? Not really. But, yeah, at the moment, Elia is on provisional pole with a 1:42.271. Emmanuel one-ups him by half a second as Lose the Ginge pulls out, and he's going slowly on Blanchimont. Gimp! Rocky puts it 11th. Jesus Christ, Rocky. Anyway. That's great, Vaza. So I have been told that it will be a wet race. There will be rain during the race. It will also be dry, apparently. So that'll be fun to watch. You have Szufla Splashy in 16th at the moment, making his way into the bus stop chicane, the Polish driver. His other Polish friend, one in the commentary box, one in 13th. Does Szufla one up him? It's 7th with a 1:42.7. Nearly a second off Emmanuel's pace. Tequila. Anyway, Lewis making his way through now into sector 3. Takes not that. I mean, that corner was not really great. It's Dom, mate. Andreas, you know me. But as we make our way towards Blanchimont, lose the ginge. What can he set? His teammate Jens currently in 9th. Roland's retired. That's great for him. But as we make our way into the final corner out of the bus stop chicane, Lewis is looking quite slow. He has a bit of a wheel spin. It's a 1:44.3, which is good enough for 15th. He did tell me that he's quite bummed at this track, so maybe it won't be ideal for Lewis. One track I know is good, that's fucking Sandvort Reverse, mate, but I mean, no one's fucking a fucking race at that track. Got isolated going into the pits. Did you feel like one of the lads? Jens is going back at what the hell, Vaza? Like, what on earth? What do you mean, Andreas, I'm still okay? Well done, Isolated. Yep, you are mentioned. The Season 30 TikTok live stream is proper. I mean, it's not really ball knowledge, but you know what you're talking about, at least. But as Jens makes his way through the Lecombe, is Lewis on another lap? No. Got Alec. Validated. Taters. Oh, here we go. As Taters is going to make his way through Lecombe. They're quite quick through Sector 1, the American Haas. So it's a match made in heaven. The American in an American team. He makes his way through Puon. Was that no name? I don't even know. Can't remember them off the top of my head. Rocky, the only thing you can sandbag is racing with 3-year-olds on scooters. That's the only place where you can sandbag. If you'd even... And I can't lie, if you didn't even sandbag, you'd probably barely beat them. That's great for you, Sasuke. Sasuke? That's Sasuke? Drivers currently out on outlaps, most of them. We've got Ollie Plays making his way. No, you did not. Vaza. Vaza, the only time we can sell 139 is round Bahrain. In dry.
Nah, Andreas, bro, that's crazy. No, bro. Bars, I'm quicker than you. My bar rates are 128 too. Yeah, fucker. On regular corner cutting. But on strict, it's a 128.7. Fishy Fingers 33 has joined. Oh, damn. I love a Fish Fingers. Everyone is faster than Vaza. Alec puts it 14th, which is quite unnatural, in my opinion, for being honest. Yeah, but Vaz, you probably cut the entirety of turn 2, don't you? You cut turn 2, what else can you cut? You probably cut turn 10 because you're a bollock. You probably cut turn 13. You could cut turn 3. I know what you're cooking. I know what you're cutting, bro. Vaza, you can't be telling people to do that. Oh my god, Alec! That's a bit of a half spin. A 140. Do you mean 38? Okay. You say if you mean 148, that is quite concerning. Like, if you actually sell 148, I would not let you anywhere near a steering wheel. I wouldn't let you anywhere near a controller. Emmanuel has fucking extended his gap in the lead! Who was that? 40.6, can I do tier 3? Obviously, mate. Pole laps before you won 5, you spanner. I don't know the calendar. I only know as I go, if I'm being honest. V-carb sandwich. What the fuck are you talking about, mate? There's a Ferrari sandwich. There's a V-carb sandwich. The 15th to second's not a sandwich, because that just makes no sense. It's the same with how Emmanuel and Fishy Fingers is technically sandwiched the whole pack. That's not what a sandwich is. A sandwich. I will touch roll if he doesn't win. That's great, Quaco. Quaco. Quackle. Holy guacamole. Lewis the Ginger's selling. Selling. Everything's a sandwich at this point. You can say the fucking Red Bull's a sandwich, 14th to 18th. A lie, don't hit the wall there, mate. Joe the Super making his way into the bus stop and most likely be going into the pits. We also have Sommers, is he on a lap? Well, he's clearly put it fucking wide, so he's definitely not on a lap. Jesus Christ. Jackinator into the pits. We've got Bag of Taters. Yes, I'm calling him by his Twitch name. Where's TTV Simple? Speaking of Twitch names, where's TTV Simple? Listen, me and him have a bond. We've never spoken to each other once, if I'm being honest. That's great, Vasa. O Pani, pozostaw mnie świadomym, mi niepełnym. Nie pozwól, by umarł nieświadomy na bruk. Będzie drugich szans, nie będzie drugich nas. Zatrzymaj, niech wina się podzieli na pół. Zabierz mnie do gwiazd, bym kolejny raz mógł się i błagał cię o więcej. Zabierz mnie do gwiazd, jeszcze jeden raz, przecież dobrze jest, nic nie trwa wiecznie. Zabierz mnie do gwiazd. What do you mean, fuck off? No. Pause the music. What do you mean, fuck off? Outstanding Kulisevsky, mate. Tottenham are going down and Cov are going up, so I don't even want to hear it. Roland, what is these questions? Can we mute the chat? If Moldy's watching, can we mute the chat? This is honestly weird. Oh my days. That's probably the shittest rivalry I've ever seen in my life. I can't type, but two. Two. I'm just gonna go to Bar 2. I'm just watching Bar here just to prove I said 2. Ollie plays. Making his way through our region radium. Where's Fish Fingers? Where's he? There he is. Making his way towards the left-hander. See if he goes wide. And no, he hasn't. He's kept it within track limits. Can't need to get out of the fucking way, Haas. Would have been nice, but he makes his way towards into Sector 3. What will the McLaren do in the chrome livery today? If I see Emmanuel in a... Yes! They've chosen the same livery! Oh my lordy lord! Shout out, Overseer. Oh my god, and Fishy's just fucked it all up. Because... Who's this? It's an Aston Martin. How's he spun that? No, how's he spun that? I mean, he's been quite impeded, but what is that spin, bro? Oh, he's into spins, he's given up, yeah. So on the bright side, Lewis de Gingenstein last, although he's fucked up again. Lewis, man, you need to invest in a wheel, bro. We've got Traps making his way down the Kemmel Straight. Yellow flag in sector. Dash Jackinator. No, about that. Or is that Rocky? Jackinator. Traps. I say you just drive straight into a wall. Go bowling. As Traps makes his way through the left-hander, what will the Red Bull do? Fucking hell, Emmanuel. Jesus Christ. Are you sure you're in the right tier? For crying out loud, man. He's fucking gapped Barber. He gapped Sommers by 5 tenths. 5. Cinco. It's a Grizzly Bear as well. But let's see, where does Traps go? He's going to cross the line. It's a 1:42.665, meaning the McLaren of Emmanuel is on pole. We're going to sing some Alex G. got an ad. Never mind. Just gonna restart Spotify. Boom, boom. Gonna crack a rib when I get home. I'm gonna bury you in my favorite home. I made a bloody mess in the kitchen sink. Co?
Weź sobie kurtkę do szkoły, dobra?
Dobrze. Spoko, no. No, dobrze. So, it is chucking it down here in Belgium. I mean, what is Belgium without rain? Let's be honest. It is never Belgium without a bit of a drizzle. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Belgium. McLaren on ball with this. Go, go, go. It's a good getaway. We could see some incidents into the run down into turn 1 as we go in. It is absolute mayhem to begin with. And it's drivers. It's 4 wide into turn 1. The Red Bull has actually done a half spin. There's a drivers going into the gravel as drivers have to weave like Lightning McQueen for whatever the hell is going on in front of them. They can't even see anything with the kicking up a spray in front of them as we go through on Rouge and Radion. You see drivers dispersing across the circuit. We could see some track limit infringement warnings as we make our way towards Le Cub. It is not looking very safe as we go into it. It's just all argy-bargy. There's a V-carb on the runoff error. There's a Williams of Ollie plays fucking round. And oh my Jesus me, what is going on? We go, making our way towards Buon. It's side by side through No Name. As this rain is really kicking in. We've got some, oh my god, it's Joe the Super as well. Drivers tumbling down the order. Some of them improving as we quickly throw on the position changes to see what's been going on. There's only been 3 drivers who have yet to change position throughout here. Oh my fucking god. Lewis the Ginge makes a beautiful move on Taters. He might even follow through on Joe here. Keeps it alive as he challenges the Ferrari. He's on no traction control, by the way, on controller. I mean, I've asked him how the fuck does he do it. He says, just get good. I felt very offended by that. But as we make our way towards Blanchimont, Lewis is going to go for it. He's going to go for it. He's looking for the maneuver. Joe dives out of the way as he doesn't see a Mercedes go right up the arse. As we go into bus stop, Joe is what the fuck? Joe decides to drive right up the arse of the Mercedes. What the fuck is he doing? No, Lewis is just really good in the rain. I don't really get how he does it. I've commented him before, honestly. He is something else. He's like Lance Stroll with the rain at times. But as we go for our original run it on! Oh shit! Grizzly Band, both a liar. Oh my goodness me, a liar nearly got fucking murdered himself with Barbar. As we go towards Lecum. It's side by side between Barbar and Sommers. It's argy-bargy, not really, but it's a bit of a wheel spin as a liar. It's trying to find a move here as he cuts to the inside, trying to push the Haas wide. How has there not been a safety car? I have no fucking clue. Best start goes to Schuffler and Lewis. As speaking of Schuffler, trying to make a move around the outside of Liar. Side by side, the Polish man is up into 5th. As Elia is just struggling for grip. As Lewis is dropping now. That was quite a short-lived start then. As everyone follows their way through into Sector 3, Elia still in 6th as we watch him. Emmanuel's still in P1. Fishy Fingers has had a good start as well. So it is quite mixed between inters and wets. For example, as you can see, the front 2 drivers are on inters and you've got a couple of wet runners. Elia quite struggling on the inters. As we make the run down into turn 1, the Polish driver still in 5th. He's giving shades of Robert Kubica, as some might say, as he makes his way towards Eau Rouge and Radion. Joe with the first penalty being dished. He's fighting with Lewis further down the order. As a bit of a struggle there for Somers for Eau Rouge and Radion, which allowed Schuffler to capitalise. He's going to try and knock it past this side by side into the rundown into Lecom, and he gains the position. That means he's gained 10 positions in 3 laps. If we really look at the telemetry, he's not even that bad for battery. He's got about 30%, so he's doing okay. As there's a yellow flag, that is traps. Probably just went wide at Lecom. I think Jens had a similar situation, but this time at the exit of Lecom, he's kept it alive, still in 19th, just behind Ollie. As we make our way through the left-hander, Schuffler still in 4th. Bit of a slide there, could invite Somers to catch up a bit here. So we make our way into Sector 3. Roland's fucking binned it. Well, that's unlucky. As we challenge our way into bus stop chicane, it is still Emmanuel Tawaya in the lead for the McLaren. His teammate Fishy Fingers gone from 8th, last to 12th, 8 positions gained. Is what I wanted to say. Is Emmanuel sets another fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Isolated sending it. No. But gaps are starting to slowly get more spread out as Joe the Super into the pits. Might be having some damage with the incident between either traps or I think Jens. Might have something to do with that. Or not, just a new set of tyres. Find himself now in last place. So Manuel builds his lead on the Alpine of Grizzly Bear. Still got a Liar keeping close to Somers. As goes the Lion, goes into the back of Somers with a push to pass. I don't think, Lion does not complete the move as it. Obviously, he did do a push to pass there, so he allowed Somers the room, but he's going to go for the move now. They're side by side into the rundown as the left-hander. They're banging wheels as we go. Somers on the outside. The Aston Martin on the inside as they're side by side as they go through. Keeping it neck and neck, keeping it steady. Elias giving him no room at all, and he wins the position up into 5th place as Somers takes a wide line and allows Elias to gain a bit of time on the ass. As you can see him squirming there, and so is Elia. as we make our way towards bus stop chicane, isolated. Looking to catch up to Side FX, was the leader of the championship going into Japan. I think it's changed now because, like I said, I don't know, might have been sent now. I can look in just a quick moment as around the outside goes isolated. Still side by side, has a bit of wheel spin. Side effects into the pits. He's on the way coming out tyres, so we'll be pitting for the Inters. Lewis staying out. His other drivers follow Splashy and Side effects in. Oh, I was comfortable laying in my bed. Message of controller disconnected. Fuck you. That's all I have to say to the controller. Fuck you. Ruining my spotlight. Anyways. I'm not Rocky. Did this guy think I was Rocky? You meant me. Okay, good. You're not getting invited anyway. George Pudding making his way into the left-hander, trying to catch up to Isolated. There's only like 5, mate. And every single one of them has like a distinct voice, if I'm being honest. As George Pudding won in Bahrain, and the moment struggling in the wet here in Belgium. Hello, Fallow. That's my man. As we make our way through Blanchimont, the Ferrari trying to catch up to the Aston Martin. Tyre, please, G. No problem, pal. Coming your way. Lewis, Sommers and Barber still yet to pit. Do any of them pit? We'll see. The other two stayed out. Does Lewis stay out as Taters? Wide. But Lewis into the pits, yes. No, Vaza. Piss off, mate. I'm still mad at Rocky for him giving you my snap. Honestly, man. As down the DRS straight, there is no DRS for the time being, as Alec is going to get the move on Jackinator through Lacombe. Jackinator still keeping close, however, in the kick Sauber. We go down into the left-hander. Sauber trying to keep close to the Red Bull, which is quite unrealistic, but you still say it. Can I look at Roland? He's basically... No, I'm not going to look at Roland because I'm more paying attention to racing action as Isolated has fucked himself. Really better setting the fastest lap, but he's still... Oh my fucking god, Jackinator. Isolated nearly spinning. Jackinator kind of keeps him alive. Still gives him a little bit of a nudge on the exit. Yes, the Martin wants to find a move. You can see him looking. You can see him searching. Push to piss. Good one, Andreas. I mean, yeah, it is a bit of a push to pass.
As we go towards Lecombe, the Aston Martin is right up there as they're side by side. Around the outside goes the Isolated, but can't get the move done with good defence from Jackinator. It's the same, mate. Basically the same Yaris. As all the Red Bull struggling there, Alec. And Isolated is going to try and find the mover around the outside. Can't find it, but the switchback play is on the cards as Alec loses his rear end. And into the gravel. I mean, that's what you get for taking a trip to the curb. And you can see it again. He keeps on clipping the curb, going off the dry line. And he's doing it again. He's doing it again. Don't get too much on the easy, Alec. Jesus. Schauffler is actually catching up. And I don't know if he knows, but he can't touch the curbs. As we go towards Blanchimont. Laps are just getting quicker and quicker. As Sommers dives to the pits. As into La Source, he's going to try and make the descent here. The pole, he's been given space by the America, but Splashy can't find the manoeuvre. Tater said it was going to be wet and dry. La Source, that's the corner name, Andreas. Anyway. You are funny, Andreas. Isolated is getting quite close to Jackinator. It's actually not telling me. Can someone tell me how many people are on the stream? Because for me it says 0. I should have like a little person, 2 people. 21. Okay. Bit of a wheel spin there for Isolated. Goes wide into the gravel. And like I said, laps are getting quicker and quicker. It's because how Grizzly Bird gets basically the fast lap every time, but Emmanuel still runs away. What if I said 72? Well, I would be shocked, because quite a lot. Yeah, the rain is lifting here in Belgium. It's not something you'll say all the time. It's Bob Pizza too. Inters. He was on the wets, so, you know. There was one more driver that's on the wets. I don't know if he changed. I think he changed. Gail Sommers. But Taters gets past the Alpine. As basically rain doesn't even get onto the visor, onto the camera visor anymore. There is still a little bit, but it's quite a change or juxtaposition from the start of the Grand Prix, where basically no one could see anything with the spray. Now the wet runners are gonna, whoever's gonna try and kind of, I'm gonna knock on wood there. I knocked on wood, so can't jinx it, mate. I don't think lap 10 is the right lap to pit hard. I think it's still raining, That's the thing. To be fair, this is great going for a race. This is, I think, the first time in STB, like, basically history, where in 10 laps, we have not had a single retirement. I'm surprised no one's gone into the pits and retired yet, if I'm being honest. I've knocked on wood. I've knocked on wood. No, don't worry, I've knocked on wood. I remember, I know. When it stop asking what everyone pitted onto, why is he on the mediums? Why is Alex? He's already hit the wall. Good going, mate. Good going, genius. Hards I would have understand, but mediums? Jesus.
Yeah, but he said hards. And I don't know how Alex is thinking, putting it on fucking mediums. Like, I've seen smarter ideas in a mental hospital. He's not, mate. Like, look at him, Andreas. Look at him. He can't even keep. Oh my. Don't. How has he only lost an M plate from that? Ooh, I don't like Panini. Stick to the paper. I don't like it. Yeah, Alec, bro. GG's. GG's, Alec. I don't know why you decided to go onto the mediums. Quite a stupid strategy, if you ask me, mate. I think you only did it. Because you wanted to make Andreas' prediction correct. If I'm being honest, like, call it quits, bud, or just spin if it was a safety car. I mean, he's being a hold up now. He's holding up Jensen, Ollie, Traps, and Roland. Not really Roland or Traps, but Jensen and Ollie. Zach's actually gone off the circuit. Is he into the pits? Yeah. Is he going to retire? Expecting retirement. Or does he put it on the inters? You never know. Hards. He's still going. He's still going. We can't let anyone DNF this race, bro. Whoever said pit lap 11/12, I more agreed with him. It is still raining a bit, but the dry line is slowly starting to even out. Like, it's basically just a soft, like, it's just spitting. Like, you'd get away with driving on the hards if you just stay on the dry line. We need to see how Alex is driving, actually, to be fair. I want to see how he's driving. Where is he? He's driving okay? Let's see. He goes into Le Com. Lies into the pits. Do you know what? Okay, oh, maybe not. What's Elia going on? Elia's on the hards. I can see it from a mile away. Elia is on the hard compound tyres. Oh no, he's on the inters. I'm blind then. Colourblind. On a new set of inters at this time in the race, I think that's a bit too early. Or just no really point of pitting, for being honest. I am actually. Alec is retired. Is that a safety car or a VSC? Well, that's the first retirement of this Grand Prix. Lap 12 out of 22. It's Haas painted green. No, I think he retired on circuit because he was off the circuit anyway. But it's close, a bit close here. Only one of the 3 debutants are currently in point positions. Although 2 of the 5, sorry. So Isolated and Shuffla Splashy are 2 of the 5 debutants who are in the points in or is Jen's a debutant as well? I don't even know. But what a move from Alaya on his own teammate as well. Jack and Nathan, Grizzly Bear in the pits. What's Grizzly Bear on? Enters, I believe that is. Find out in just a moment. Hards. Hards. Rocky is also on the hards. Is that the right call now? It could be. George forcing Grizzly Bear to the more wettest part of the circuit. But he does have to brake early. Shut up, Orestes. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Squirming here, Grizzly Bear. Might have not been the time. He needs to keep on the dry line. That's all he needs to do. Yeah, I think we're still in the changing phase. I think we're in the changing phase. Rolling into the pits, but he's like fucking last me already, so... Can't be doing that. Grizzly Bay can't be doing that. Stay off the curb. Emmanuel's in the pits. For the hards. That looks like hards to me. Can't change camera. So annoying. But I think that's the hards. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, it is the hards, actually. Should be. Yep. So yeah, it is hards. It is now the time to change tyres. It is very crucial here, Andreas. I do agree with you. There's yellow flags in Sector 3. The chat might be covering it. Yeah, they were. I think it was Rocky. Who's the furthest out there that's on the inters? It's Elia, Isolated, Barbar, Lewis, and Fishy. And the Taters, why are you on the mediums? Did you not learn anything from Alec? Rocky's died. I was retired in the pits. I thought he died. Why has he done that? I mean, on the mediums, Taters is catching up. I mean, he's obviously going to have the pace on the dry line, but the corners is just not. Well, maybe they're not the way to go for you because you're shit. For others, they're good to go. As we go through the chicane, Taters on the mediums. I still don't get why he's on them. Yep, I see that, mate. Don't need to tell me. still needs a pit. He's on Inter still. It is still raining. Does anyone opt to... I think I saw isolate. Yeah, speaking of which, isolated. Into the pits. Elias in the lead on the Inters. I mean, Emmanuel's now going to have the pace down the Kemmel straight. He's going to pull to the right. He's going onto the wet area. He might struggle a bit for a low calm. He's going to defend on the outside line. It's a corner cut from Elia. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Sure, that's a league. What? What? I mean, Elia, is he expected to go the full thing? Yeah, trust Andreas. Grizzly Bear is caught out Emmanuel now as Grizzly Bear takes second place. Emmanuel is dropping. What is going on? I don't know, Andreas, I can't lie. Make our way through the bus stop chicane. Elias staying out. I mean, he is using the, absolute maximum of these Inters. 4 lap old Inters. I mean, I said earlier, why was he pitting so late? I'd argue Elias needs to go onto the cold into the wet area. Who's that? It's Jackinator and Souffler. Not sure what happened. Something must have happened at the bus stop. I mean, guess we'll never know, as Lewis struggling a bit there. So, oh my God, Sommer's in the wall. Jesus Christ. We saw that from Lewis's POV. Yeah, I get what you mean, Andreas. I think I get what you mean. Basically, you mean that there are good strategies, but there's one that's clearly shit. I think that's what you're trying to say. Speaking of penalties, as Lewis just got on, I see him. Only has 15 seconds. Jesus Christ, Ollie, keep it on circuit. Yeah, but barely. And it's because he's a very aggressive driver, so he's taking corners very aggressively, for one. For two, he's probably going into the wetter areas of the circuit. And there we go, he's into the pits, which allows Grizzly Bear to take the lead of the Grand Prix for the first time, I think. But yeah, it's about to stop raining. I mean, it's just barely spitting at this point. Okay. As we make our way through No Name Corner, Caleb's still in the lead. Lewis is sitting in ninth. He's on the mediums. Summers retires in the pits. GG's, Mr. Summers. I mean, look at the race Fishy and Lewis have had. I mean, both of them have gained 10 positions. I mean, I must say, it's quite impressive. 20th and 19th finished 10th and 9th. Provisionally. Also, there'll be a penalty that swaps them round. That will swap them round. Unless he escapes from Fishy's grasp of 5 seconds. Azalea catching up to George Pudding here. Who the hell is that? That was Tesco Meal Deal Jr. Anyway, Eli's going to have some good over speed through Eau Rouge, but I think the hold up from George Pudding might cost him a little bit. Yeah, he's backed out now. Doesn't really know how to conserve ERS clearly. There's side effects in the pit. He's coming out right now. Does he have a penalty of some sort? I think he doesn't. No. Bit of a snap there for Elia. Makes him go wide and allows George Pudding some breathing room. Yellow flag. McLaren, that was a manual. I think. Ollie's been lapped. Oh, Ollie. Top 5. We go towards Eau Rouge and Radion. Yellow flags. That's the V, not the V. That's the other V carb. Bar. It was at a spin of the exit of the bus stop chicane. I've been told to tone it down a little bit, so I can't be over the top, which is quite a shame. Bar has a snap of the exit of turn 1. DRS enabled. On lap 19 out of 22, that is quite crucial. Could be quite crucial. Side effects is still on Inters. Is he alright in the head? Fresh Inters. I don't know how it's working, but Fez. It's going to get to a point where it's going to stop working, though. I think the fact that it's fresh might help a bit. As Fishy gets a 3-second. That's what I thought, Cabrado, to be honest. I don't know what Side FX's game plan's here. Yeah. How is he keeping close to Lewis? Yeah. Lewis must have made a mistake. There's no way he got that close just off pure pace. Because yeah, you can see the gap slowly extending now. I can see extra brakes for Lecom there. Roland's pit. I mean, what's that going to do, Andreas, mate? He's in 15th. Is he on softs? Oh, surprise. It is fastest lap for Caleb, who is probably going to take this race home now. On the penultimate lap of this Grand Prix. Ollie is retired in the pits. No, he hasn't. He's not going to cause a safety car. It's the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix. Don't know what he's thinking. I mean, Side Effects will get 8th unless he gets a penalty. I don't know if he's on any warnings. We make our way towards Lecom. Sveren's starting to slip a bit here for side. But he has played it out well. He will be claiming some points, I'm pretty sure. So, he should be fine. Grizzly Bear starts the final lap of this Grand Prix. An extra 1 minute 48 left to go. It has been quite a snooze fest here. I agree with Guaco there. George Pudding 148.1. That first lap for a liar. Side Effects really dropping now though. Can Lewis gain an extra 1.9 on Side FX through this next lap? It could be possible. So Grizzly Bear's already going to the left-hander, as you can see on the map. He's having to use a bit of overtake to put himself back up to speed. So he is quite struggling here. But as we approach Blanchimont, it will be the Alpine to win the Belgian Grand Prix. His teammate currently in 7th on both of them, I think, reserves, to be fair. As we go into the bus stop chicane, it will be Caleb, otherwise known as Mr. Grizzly Bear, around the final corner. Victory for the Alpine for, I think, the second time in a row. It is the Alpine to win. It's Emmanuel to come home in second from pole position, who also puts the fastest lap on board, as George Pudding will be going around the final corner for third place. Elia approaching in fourth. Is it enough for Lewis? Oh, hang on a minute. Side effects is dropping back here. Side effects might have not timed it correctly. He's using every last bit of ERS. Is it enough? Is it enough? As Lewis will cross the line, 8th on circuit. Will it be 8th in results? It will be, because it's side... No, it's not. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Lewis was on 9. Lewis was on 9. But it is 9th place for Lewis, the Ginge. It's Grizzly Bear with the race victory. And on their debuts, it is Isolated 6th, Splashy 7th, Lewis 8th, Fishy 12th, Jens 14th, Roland 15th, and the 1DNF, Rocky 19th, being the second driver to DNF on circuit. Driver of the day, deservedly, Lewis the Ginge. He's not even in the screen. Thank you all very much for watching. We're going to end it there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all, and goodbye.